much and much is not going to go to areas where white people are.
So I say to my black brothers, we are lucky to have white people in South Africa.
You chased away all the foreigners. The landlords are complaining. Rents are not coming. Because rents are not coming, the banks are coming end of this month.
Foreigners are the ones who are taking our jobs in South Africa. Foreigners are taking our jobs in South Africa.
So the Israeli Foreign Ministry issued a statement condemning South Africa for xenophobic attacks.
To everyone, our culture dictates that if our children visit and they want to come back, we duly take them back.
Too much. It's too much. I feel very happy and excited because now today I managed, even though I'm sick.
What are you doing? You eat customers' food. I take your number, please.
So the remains of the Ghanaian national that was living in South Africa that was shot dead has been brought back to Ghana eventually. His body has been brought back to Ghana, and it's sad to see something like that, going to work in another man's country and your body has been brought back to your country, not alive but dead. And Jacinta and Fakela, it seems like they are still on the streets. Yesterday they were on the streets protesting again. You see, they said every Thursday they are going to protest. So on the 16th it was Thursday, another Thursday, and they are protesting because they said they are not going to stop, and it is something that they are still going to do. Israel is now laughing at South Africans or South Africa. I don't want to talk much. Let's go into the videos. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. You don't lose anything by liking. Just give the video a thumbs up. Watch, come back and talk.
The body of 40-year-old Ghanaian with them killed for South Africa on the eve of a 30th June nationwide anti-immigration protest for the country finally arrived home. Bashir Isaac, Weby Taylor, and father of three died after them shoot him multiple times for Kalisha, a suburb of Cape Town. The Ghana government say the death they connected to the current wave of xenophobic attacks for the country, even though South Africa police denied this claim. According to police, the death they connected to extortion-related crime. Now, family of the deceased and government officials received the body for the airport, with them later carry am go to 37 military hospital for independent autopsy. According to the Ghana government, attempts to get the autopsy report from South Africa authorities no dey successful at this time. Them will later bury Bashir Isaac according to Islamic custom.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Speaker. I wanted to find out from the Honorable Minister. I know in diplomacy there is the policy of reciprocity. Our people were chased and they are being chased from South Africa. And in Zimbabwe, at the moment, we have got at least 25,000 South Africans. Don't you think in the spirit of diplomatic reciprocity, there is a need for us to chase South Africans back to South Africa? Order, order, order. 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 Order, honorable members, order. I will not allow that line of questioning in this house, Honorable Chidua. You don't tell me what to do. You are out of order. 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 We know our president is a president of engaging. And I will allow the minister to respond, but we do not, as a people, have that kind of attitude as Zimbabweans. So we will not allow that. Honorable Minister, may you please...
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for your kind response. I will just add, for purposes of ensuring that as a parliament we will not be misquoted. Mr. Speaker, as Zimbabweans, we are friends to everyone. Our culture dictates that if our children visit and they want to come back, we duly take them back. We do not have a policy of chasing away visitors. We have never had that. If you you recall that His Excellency in 2021-2022, he even directed the Minister of Home Affairs to say that all those with national identity documents written alien, or all those that are undocumented, give them IDs. He even went further. I recall in cabinet, he said, if they don't have names, give them your surname, and all of them, let them be Kazembe. So we do not want to be what we are not, if I may say this. So we maintain our Ubuntu. We do not want to be dragged into borders that were created by people who are not us, and deny our relatives, whether they are in Zambia, Malawi, Botswana. We want to maintain this level that will accept everyone. So if we have our brothers and sisters coming from South Africa, we will accept them.
We chased away all the foreigners. The landlords are complaining. Rents are not coming. Because rents are not coming, the banks are coming end of this month. They want their money from the person who built these houses and flats. They want their money in the bank. The person who was having these properties can no longer pay.
Oh yeah.
He was paying the mortgage, then maybe 30, 40, 50,000 after collecting his 70, 80,000 this side. Now all those tenants have left.
Okay.
The man is left with a debt of 10, 15 million that is in his hands because of the flat that he built. And there's no way he can fill up this flat between now and the 30th of July. What's going to happen to this man? And he won't be able to fill it to capacity, which is what it was until December.
Oh yeah.
Maybe never.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So what is he going to do with this property that he had invested money into? So we're going to see the property market beginning to become shaky. As and again, how convenient. Because the same white man who is at the back here, who gave the loan to this man to build his house. Now the man has failed to build his house. What will the bank come and do? They come and repossess the flats. And who owns the bank? So at the end of the day, whether you chase away the black man and etc., the white man still stands to benefit. The transport industry is already complaining. Taxis would fill up in 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Now they're sitting at the rank for more than 45 to an hour to fill up. What are they going to do at the end of the month? They need to pay for this car. Universities, that has been taking students, foreign students. What are you going to do now? Some of these students have been chased away. Parents have been chased away. What are you going to do? Not even the social issues of marriages that are being broken. But when you remove people from the environment, violently like that, without a strategy as to how are you going to cope, you check on your internet. You can walk certain streets right now, the whole block of streets, half a kilometer this way, half a kilometer that way. Shops are empty, shops are closed, metal rails are on the ground, goods are still inside because they don't have enough time to move the goods. Goods are still inside. The owner of the shop is now sitting in Mozambique, he's sitting in Zambia, not knowing what next will happen. So forfeiture will come in, the sergeant of court will come in for non-payment and etc. They take those goods and sell them, try to defray expenses. Did we think through? Did JACINTA someone become derogatory that it is not safe sometimes to take a civilian and make him the army commander?
Foreigners are the ones who are taking our jobs here in South Africa. Foreigners are taking our jobs here in South Africa. Up to so far, there are thousands of foreigners who went back to their countries. Thousands of them, they went back to their countries. So, as a South African, I want you guys to show me thousands of jobs that are available now. They're gone, foreigners. Show me thousands of jobs that are available now. I guess foreigners are taking our jobs. Then show me those thousands of jobs that are available now.
So the Israeli Foreign Ministry issued a statement condemning South Africa for xenophobic attacks, saying that South Africa presents itself as this virtue of human rights, a protector of human rights, when it actually is committing human rights violation as seen in the xenophobic attacks. And that everybody is running around and say, you see, we told you that the xenophobic attacks were sponsored by the Israeli government. Well, here's my opinion. We do know that those protests were funded by someone, Is it possible that they were funded by the Israeli government? Possible. And I have mentioned before that this Zulu nationalism movement, for many decades, we know that you can go and fund it and they will go and fight against anybody that you want them to fight as long as you continue to fund them. Do we have proof that the Israeli government has funded them? No. Do I care that the Israeli government has funded them? No, I don't care that the Israeli government has funded this march and march and this anti-immigrant protest. This is why I don't care. Let me tell you why I don't care. It was not the Israelis who were running in the streets protesting. It was not the Israelis who were taking people out of their houses and go and ask them if they have papers. It was not the Israelis who were mistreating people who look like them. Who was doing it? We were doing it. So the fact that the Israelis may have paid it, or the fact that the Israelis may use it against South Africa in their fight based on the case that South Africa has lost against them, is neither here nor there. We need to take accountability for the fact that we did the things that we did which were embarrassing. We have done that. Even though many people have called our people out and say, hey, stop doing this thing, it's embarrassing, stop doing these things, you are disgracing us to the world. Our people continue to do it. And even people that we never expected to support such a marches supported them. People like Floyd Eshimabu, people like Jacob Zuma, people that we never thought they will ever support any anti-African movement, they were supporting it. The same people who proclaim themselves to be Pan-African, the same people who proclaim themselves to be pro-black, they were the ones who were supporting attacks on other black people, not the Israelis. So at some point, we as the people, we need to take accountability. That how is it that someone can leave their own country and come to our country and fund our people to go and hate people who look like them, and our people will take the money and go and do exactly what these other people are telling them to do? That is a very bad reflection on us as a people. A very bad reflection on us. Because how is it that you can be bought by someone else who doesn't look like you, who doesn't even like you, to go and hate people who look like you? Why would you do that? So we need to stop. I am not going to even say any bad thing about the Israeli government. I'm not even going to say any bad thing about it. Because the people who were protesting, the people who were doing those disgusting things are our people, are people who look like me. Chasing people who also look like me. So leave them out of this. We need to take accountability for our lack of morals. We need to do that. And you know what? That Israeli government is right to go and use our behavior against us and go and try to paint us as people who are human rights to violate us, because we are human rights violators. That is what we have done. That is what we are proud to do. That is what the whole world has seen from us, that we are capable of committing the very things that we accuse others of doing. And we have done the very things that we accuse the Israelis of doing against the Palestinians. We have displaced people from their homes, the homes that they have known for decades, and we have displaced them from them. So do we have a right to go and condemn Israel for what they are doing to Palestine? No, we don't, because we are doing the very same thing to people who look like us.
Too much. It's too much. I feel very happy and excited because now today I managed, even though I'm sick, but I managed to come out and support our fellow members.
What is it that you'd like to see after today's demonstration?
What I would like to see, these people like closing the businesses, those who are making like makwenya on the corners, those who are selling illegal substances, those who are doing like, filthy things. Our townships are so filthy and they do these funny things, we are all God's creatures. We don't have to hate each other, but they must go back to their country, we must concentrate our country. Our youth, they are not working, and they are taking drugs. I mean, our country is just totally.
The march and march that was happening in South Africa, it is just a few people who were the leaders of that march and march.
You see, some South African kings went to Zimbabwe to go and plead and beg Zimbabwean people that they don't support what is going on in South Africa, but the thing is out of hand, right? Here is the thing, sir. If you guys can't control them, then you shouldn't protect them. Because whatever they are looking for is going to come to them. whatever they are looking for, it's surely going to come to them. After they are done and they are relaxed, they have time to watch other African countries chase their own brothers and sisters come back to them. Because as of this point, right, every African country are beginning to set a date for South Africans to leave their country. So don't worry, you don't need to apologize. It is okay. Let them finish, okay?
A South African landlord decided to remove all foreign nationals in his house, saying that he no longer wants foreigners in his house, but only South Africans. Now there's a huge strike in his house. The tenants have refused to pay rent, saying that the fool must reduce her rent fee. This is new South Africa. There is no way the rent fee will be bigger than grant.
As young South Africans, no matter how unemployed you are, you wouldn't go around the streets selling brooms. So they didn't take your job. They made an idea of their own and it actually worked. But when he started manufacturing money, it now became a thing of they're stealing our jobs. As much as we're kicking them away, right? Saying they're taking our jobs. I, as a young black person, as a young person who wants a job, I wouldn't do that. And that's a fact that, and it's funny because you didn't think about it before. So why are you thinking about it now? And even if you kick them, you still won't do it. That's the thing.
Every time I'm opening up my TikTok, I see some foreigner shop in South Africa getting burnt down. People are walking and marching and breaking into people's houses looking for foreigners. Can you please do me a favor? Here's some advice for you, right? March and march. You said you want a better life for all South Africans that are struggling. Please tell them to go and now get a job because there are too many jobs now. Too many jobs. Stop doing the SAPS job. Please, they don't pay y'all. They don't. Y'all are looking for foreigners to put them in the van, in the police vehicle. But y'all can't go get a job. Please, go and get a job.
In South Africa, you can organize a march on a Wednesday. You'll find people waiting to march because it's a holiday Monday to Monday. If you can check, the march and march are mainly organized around where there's hostels. They're utilized because it's easy to mobilize people who are poor against an agenda they don't know. And the only people that want to destabilize South Africa, we know, is Israel because of our posture. The issue of Palestine, they're unhappy with us, that posture, our posture on Iran. Now, our immediate people are like the demoting of their embassy, the issues of their
persona non grata.
We've been fighting with them for many other issues, and they found us where they want us.
Look, he's eating the customer's food. Hey, my friend, what are you doing? What are you doing? You eat customers' food. I take your number plate. Don't learn.
With my education, they can insist foreigners free our country.
March and march is not going to go to areas where white people are.
So I say to my black brothers, we are lucky to have white people in South Africa. They have actually brought Western civilization to this part of the world.
I like white people, and I find that I'm having a lot more crushes on white men now as I get older. I like white people. I really do. I must confess. I love myself as a black person and I love you as a black person, but I also like white people. Yeah.
You know, it's very sad to see something like that. A Ghanaian national going to South Africa to work, and he didn't even die naturally, but he was shot by a South African or some South Africans. This is bad and this is sad. These are the things that the Ghanaian government have been saying, and yesterday, the video that I posted, the spokesperson of the president of South Africa was also trying to say that we are tarnishing their image. But all these things you are doing, all these things are happening in your country, and you are telling us that we are destroying your name. It is your people that are destroying your name or the name of the country, because the views are out there. Everyone is watching. So why would you say we or Ghana is destroying the name of South Africa? Because we are basically talking about what is happening. So we are destroying the name of South Africa. You see, I don't know what the Ghana government is going to do or is doing, or other African countries, their government, what they are going to do. I know that so many people will not retaliate. Ghana, to be honest with you, I don't think they are going to retaliate. The way I know the Ghana government, I'm not sure they are going to retaliate. And I think it's not a bad thing. It's good, because you don't have to pay evil with evil. You understand? Also, when you look at JACINTA and her people, Fakela, they are still protesting, because they said every Thursday they are going to protest. The last Thursday they did not come out, so this Thursday they are out. They are going to be protesting protesting. They don't care whatever that is happening to people. They are still protesting. If you're African and you are in South Africa, the best thing is for you to leave. The best thing is for you to just leave. That's the best thing to do. Thank you so much for watching.